I am a behavioral specialist. I mostly focus on social behavior. I took the opportunity to play with my pipe cleaners as well to create a small model of one of the fish that I work with, which is
Oh,
typically reversible. They go from being small female mimics to large, colorful, aggressive males, and their ability to reproduce goes along with that. They don't have sneak spawners, as far as anybody knows. They just literally have to gain confidence to be able to physically mate. Now, that said, that's not actually what I'm going to talk about. Because they're lake fish, for one thing. Something that fascinates me is how much record we have that's not really scientific. And that to me is where the memory component comes in, because most of those records are from sailors who landed on some island or saw something off the side of their ship, and it wasn't something any scientist had access to. And sadly, very frequently, they were driven into extinction well before any scientist could have access to them. Now, the reason I find this interesting is ghost taxa. When we talk about rewilding, when we talk about de-extinction, all of which are charismatic topics in conservation, we have to think about ghost taxa. Look at the latest Jurassic Park movies. You've got that mosasaur floating around. Well, what do we know about creatures like that? There's this whole thing about how coconut crabs, sea urchins, certain kinds of butterfly fish are distributed in a totally asymmetric way relative to their actual genetic relationship.
okay. Thank you. You stopped right as the chiming bells. Do you have any? Did you want to close that off?
Sure. I'll just summarize by saying that I think that we can find out a whole lot about the history of the ocean, the memory of the ocean, from these little remnants, these little fragments that aren't necessarily as connected as we would like.